It runs on land and it runs on water. Hi, it's Bud Wilkinson. Today it's a story on a 1967 Amphicar. The small tail fins in back provide a clue as to when it was produced, the early 1960s, while the two propellers under the rear engine make it clear that the Amphicar Model 770 can operate both on land and in the water. Jim Olson of Deep River, Connecticut, is spending his winter reviving the Amphicar that's stored in his workshop in Middletown.
I've only had it about a year. I've always wanted one. My best friend in high school, his father had one, and of course we tried to get his father to let us take it when we were in high school, which is probably a very smart thing that he didn't allow us, because it probably would have been the bottom of the Connecticut River.
Olson found the Amphicar on Facebook Marketplace. It was built in West Germany, and fewer than 4,000 examples of the Model 770 were produced.
The 770 means 7 miles an hour on the water and 70 miles an hour on the highway, and it doesn't do either one of those very good, is the standard joke.
The Amphicar is powered by a 1,147cc four-cylinder Triumph engine. It didn't take Olson long to get it running.
When you're driving on the road, it's a standard 4-speed transmission. When you get in the water, there's another lever down here that takes it out of car mode and engages it in boat mode, engaging the propellers in the back. When the car's in the water, you have to have very good door seals, because the water line comes up to pretty darn close to the rub rail on the car. So you have to have very good door seals. There's a seal on the door, and there's also a seal on the car. When the door latch is closed, once you're in, then there's another mechanical latch that throws out a mechanical lock to pull the door even more, to secure the watertight.
How do you steer this in the water?
A standard boat, you would think there'd be a rudder on the back, or the engine in the back would move. In this car, when you steer the steering wheel, the tires obviously turn left or right. When you turn to the right, it acts as a forward rudder. The two tires on the front act as a forward rudder. So if you turn the steering wheel to the right, the car will eventually go to the right. It's not instantaneous, but it goes left or right, just by steering the steering wheel and moving the front tires. When it's in the water, you have to have all the standard boating lighting and whatnot. So on the front here is a red and green navigation light.
The biggest challenge so far has been to clean up the Amphicar.
And this paint has come back pretty amazingly for a 1967 not stored very well car. So the paint's shining up. We got the fuel system all cleaned out. The fuel tanks in the front, engines in the back. Had to make sure that the fuel filter, the fuel tank was clean, so that it would get a reliable supply of fuel. The brakes were shot, had to redo the brakes, so that's been done. We're still working on the paint. The next thing I'm going to do is, I have it on order, is I have a brand new convertible top for it. Now, most of the time when I drive this car, the top will be down. It probably will never be up, but the car is going to look pretty nice for a 1967 that I felt it needed a good top. I want to find more things over the course of the winter. I have reproduction hubcaps for it. I would like to find some original, older but usable, nice, not rusted out hubcaps to put on it to match the original patina of the car and all that. A couple of days ago, I got replacement headlight rims for it that have a little bit of rust, but were a lot nicer than the ones that are on it. So I'm going to, over the course of the winter, I'm going to continue to source more original parts for it to keep the original Survivor look of it. I like Survivor cars. So this car will never be painted. It'll just be the way that it is, and I hope to take it for its first, in the Amphicar world they call it a swim. I hope to take it for its first swim in the spring when temperatures get a little better.
That's Ride Connecticut in Middletown. I'm Bud Wilkinson.